I'd like to underline and stress the very high quality of our bilateral relations, not only on the political, but of course also on the trade and economic side. When I was mentioning the trade volume, of course, it was the value. And the value 1.8 billion last year was especially related to imports of gold. But when you take out this and concentrate on other materials, we import fruits and of course cocoa. You may know that in Switzerland, when we take worldwide all the imports, cocoa imports from Switzerland, well, more than 57% are coming from Ghana. That means that indirectly you are responsible also for the Swiss chocolate quality, indirectly. And well, I also mentioned that there are around 40 companies, Swiss companies, in various sectors here in Ghana. And these kind of programs, of course, will be very beneficial in the future to motivate and allow more companies to come to invest in Ghana. And also maybe this would be also the perfect purpose to be them more active in settling, let's say, semi-productivity activities here in the country. We clearly understood the message which came from the government on several occasions, also during our last presidential visit in July 2017. The message is very clear. We understood it and got the message that Ghanaian government is very pleased to hear these high figures in imports to Switzerland. But of course, the government also told us the wish is also not to stay just for imports of raw materials. And of course, the Swiss government will not refrain from its efforts to try to, let's say, take this on another path in another sector. But of course, the one who will motivate and can motivate the Swiss companies, well, these are the Ghanaian initiatives. It's not from the Swiss government. We cannot, impose Swiss companies to come here and develop their business. The main motivation will come through the messages that they got from Ghana itself, from the Ghana government, from the Ghana entrepreneurship, but of course also on the base of the success stories that they will notice here in the country. And I think that nowadays Ghana is really on the correct path. When you compare with last year's, there are a lot of achievements which underline this capacity to go forward and better to achieve this objective. I don't have now the very exact figure in my head relating specific programs. What I can say is that we have a strategy which is on the 4 year strategy, and in all fields of our programs, yearly we have around an amount which is around 20 millions. In the Swiss Embassy we receive quite a number of representatives from the Swiss companies who are potentially interested or in being active in the next future in Ghana, or those who are already here may be interested in going deeper in the future. So, of course, we give, I very much hope, a realistic picture of what's going on, as we may observe the good developments. And on the other side, of course, it is also the task of the Chamber of Commerce to accompany these entities who are willing to be more present here. Very big companies, I don't think that this is the issue. Big companies, Swiss companies, are well represented here in the country and in the region. But speaking about the small, medium-sized companies, those are the ones who cannot take too many risks. And before they move, they really want to be sure that it will work. And to be sure that it will work, or let's say half sure at least, they need really to see results. That's why they are also developing a lot of contacts with the companies who are already here, and not only Swiss ones.